Hello guys. So, the other day I'd seen a video on YouTube here which suggests that it's a good idea to use AI to preach the gospel. Now, when I'd first seen that video, I thought to myself, are people so far gone that they can't see that AI is the beast and that artificial intelligence and the Spirit of God cannot mix? When I'd first seen that video, I decided to create this video as a warning and post it as soon as I could. So, the other night, the Lord showed me this futuristic looking church in a very realistic vision. I felt like I was there. After I'd received this vision, I went online to look up the most sophisticated, futuristic looking churches that exists right now, but none of them comes even close to what I saw in my vision. That church that I saw was at least 10 years ahead of anything that exists currently today. This church had many cables that were pegged in front and at the right-hand corner, and they were stretched towards the top of the church and were connected to a pole in the center of the top of the church in a very intricate, artistic, beautiful, mind-blowing, magnificent manner, the likes of which I have never seen. I have yet to see such intricate designs on any building. Now, majority of this church, more than half of this church, was built out of glass. And even the entire driveway was built out of this transparent glass. It was beautiful. And I remember that we were driving on this glass. I mean, usually one wouldn't use glass to build a driveway, because that would be impossible and very dangerous for you to even drive or walk on. But in this experience, we were driving on it without any problems whatsoever. And it was see-through. Beautiful. Makes me wonder if they're trying to mimic the streets of gold in heaven here. And I remember we pulled up on this driveway, and there was a bar to the right of this church once you pull up on the driveway. And there's this lady who's actually a family member, whom I believe she represents something, because, she's, in real life, she's very successful in business, but I won't mention her name. And she was showing me the rooms and the different sections in this church. And when I looked over to the parts where the bar was, I was a bit astonished to find out who the barkeeper was. I'm telling you the truth, beloved. The person who was the bartender at this church was none other than Jarvis himself, an AI robot that I've seen in one of the Marvel movies. He was in a metal suit, a red metal suit, and he was the bartender. It was a very sophisticated robot that was ran by an artificial intelligence which is called Jarvis. And this church was so attractive. But you know what, beloveds? The Spirit of God is not in this church. And I warn everyone to run. Don't walk. Run away from such churches. For the Lord was showing me what is yet to come. Because I've never yet seen any buildings like this yet on earth. So it has to be something that is yet to come in the near future. In Revelation 13, it states that the beast will give power to the image so that it may speak and cause all who do not bow to the beast to be executed, to be killed. And so what do you think this is speaking of? It's an AI, it's an artificial intelligence. And so, as I've seen in many visions now, the apostate church, the dead church, is in bed with the beast, and they're literally merging. And at some point, they're going to turn on the true believers of God, the true Spirit-filled children of God. And these so-called churches are going to be turned into slaughterhouses. So again, beloved, run. Do not walk. Run away from these fallen churches of men. And this here is the warning from this vision. This is all I'm going to share for now about this church of AI. Be advised and be warned. Stay away from it. The Lord King bless and keep you all. Love from your brother in Christ.